Welcome chaps and chapettes, I am Velk and this is a Minecraft tutorial. What I plan to do here in part 1 is take you through the very basics of starting a game, which will cover making your game, starting a new world, creating basic tools, finding food and setting up your shelter for the first night. So we'll call this Velk's tutorial. We'll call it number 2 because I've already got the tutorial in play, but it just failed in recording a piece. Okay, game mode, survival. In this one we gather resources, we craft. It's the basic standard gaming mode where there's monsters you need to eat. You can die, but you can respawn once you die, unlike hardcore mode where when you die you're dead. And creative, which is basically building. World options, I'm going to create the seed Velk. So if you type that in there, then you'll be able to use the same world that I'm about to show you, which is good, especially if you want to follow the tutorial, literally have it play side by side with you in the game. It could be useful. So okay, that world is created. We're going to drop in, and when it loads, bam, oops, right, here we go. This is the starter land. There's plenty of resources around. Well, I say that, zombie in the hill there. Okay, there you go. There's the sun rising. There's some very tall trees. You can see there's two different biomes here. That's a snowy one. This is more of a normal woodland one. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the first thing we want to do is gather some materials to make our basic tools, because we want to survive the first night, as they say. So first thing we want to do is get some wood, because that's quite vital. Little tip: when you're cutting down the wood from trees, take all the bits of wood in the trunk and any branches that you might see, which are basically the same, and that will cause the tree to naturally decay. And when the tree starts to decay, it will drop the occasional apple and sapling, which can be used to eat and plant more trees, which is good for renewing the environment. It's very good if there's only a small number of trees and you want lots of wood, as the case often is. Now, we've got enough wood just now for me to show you how to do some basic things. Let's get, this is your inventory window. This is your crafting area. So we take the wood and we're going to put it all in there to turn it into oak wood planks. And you can take them at one at a time, or you can just shift click to get them all. And with them, I'm going to make a crafting table. Right click to place it at single ones. You can also right click to split a stack. Ooh, apple. That's a sapling. That's an apple. Aha. Crafting table down. Now, first things I want to do is I'm going to make some sticks. And then with those sticks, I'm going to make a mining pick to start off with. So as you can see, you're drawing the shape of a pickaxe, pretty much. Then I want to do an axe, because I want to cut down more wood. I'm going to do, you can also make spades, which are used for digging up dirt, gravel, sand, much faster. I want to make, I can make a hoe. They're used for making farmland, which you can plant seeds in. And I also want to make a sword. As you can see, handle and wood. There's the materials are tiered. Wood is like the first tier of material. It's the slowest to do its job. It's the weakest. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It's also got less durability than the later materials that you can get. But for now, it's all we have access to. So I think that'll do us for now. Let's get rid of the crafting bench. And now what we want to do, now we've got our basic tools made, is we want to find somewhere that provides, hello Wolfie, oh yeah, the wildlife. This is passive wildlife, wolves, and there's some squid in the water I think you might see. They won't attack you. I think wolves will attack you if you attack them, and at night time I think they sometimes become hostile. But for the time being they're not a threat. So yeah, as I'm saying, we're looking for basically food or a shelter. That looks like a little cave. Ah, and there's some food, piggy. So we'll start off in here. And this little cave, if it's a dead end, it could be quite useful. It is, perfect. Okay, and there's iron. So what I want to do is I'm going to seal this cave off a little bit so I can turn it into a hole. Now one of the great things about Minecraft is all the things you can build, and one of the great things about it is you can build fantastic homes. But for the first night, with the amount of time that we've got, we're basically going to, in this case, make a basic shelter, which will be for hiding in, and that's about it. So, oops, extra bit there, right. So I am happy with that. There, and I left that two square block there because I want to make a door. First things first, let's get some of this cobblestone. And cobblestone is used to make this is next tier up from stone. You can make stone tools, so that I can also make various other things like a furnace, and that would be useful. So we've got 9 pieces, which we use to make a furnace by doing this. See? Oh, 8 pieces, and the furnace can be popped down like such. And you put the material you're going to burn in there, and the material you want to smelt or cook up there. So what we want to do first of all is let's burn that wood. Okay. So we put a couple of bits of couple of planks in there. That's how long it's got to cook, and that will turn into charcoal as that bar charges up. And charcoal, which is useful. And charcoal can be used to make stick, charcoal, torches. Torches are vital. You place them, and they generate light for the area naturally. But in very dark areas and at night, mobs will spawn in low light locations, and that's very bad, especially if you're near one. There's a squid. So we'll just put a little bit of light around the area for now, for when it gets dark, just in case we take too long to do this tutorial. Okay, we will probably take too long at the minute. Right, gonna get some more cobblestone. Nom 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 nom. And I'm going to use that cobblestone to make an upgraded tool. As you can see, we've got ding ding, make our sticks, and we're going to pop our cobblestone down to make a stone pickaxe, and that will not only will that harvest cobblestone faster, it will allow us to mine iron. If you use see how quick it's going through the iron there. If I was to use the wooden pickaxe, I'll show you now, it would mine a lot slower, as you can see, and by doing it with this pickaxe we actually lose the material that's in the ore because it's just not good enough quality tool. So you need to remember that if it's taking too long to mine, don't mine it. Mind your own business. Right, okay, so we put that there. I'm going to chuck the iron in there to smelt it. And what I also want to do is go out and get some more wood. Actually, while I'm out, we're going to get some food as well. So if you double tap forward mouse button, you sprint, but that uses your hunger bar up. If your hunger bar drops down, then you don't heal. You need 9 or 10 bits of food in there. That's 80 to 100% in order to keep rejuvenating your health. Right, so we've got a bit of pork there, and a bit of pork there, and there's chickens and they're dropping eggs. We kill a chicken, we get some chicken meat, and we take the egg. Oh, I hear cows. Okay. There we go. That's enough pork meat for now. Piggy meat, some chicken. Cows. Cows will drop beef, and they also sometimes drop leather. 2 bits he dropped. And leather's good for making leather armour. You can make some books with it, and possibly some other bits and pieces. But yeah, let's get all these cows. Right, that'll do us for now. Let us go back to the hovel. Chicken. Yeah, that'll do us for now. Back to the hovel. Because I have a feeling that night time is about to descend, and we don't want to be outdoors at night unless we're ready to fight. That sound there was a zombie. There's my hovel. Oh, I want some more wood, don't I? I want to make a door for the hovel so that I can see outside and I can get in and out easily. Unfortunately, zombies tend to be able to kick down the doors at night, which is not a good thing. But as long as you're prepared, the door can be put back on. Right, so we come here and I'm going to convert that to wood planks, and we do a door by making a rectangle like that, and we pop a door on there like that, and we can open it and close it. Okay, now what have we got here? We've smelted our iron. We're going to cook some beef. Point of note, some raw meats can poison. There you go. I ate some food. I got some energy. Oh, there we go. It's turned green. That means I am poisoned. Yeah. When you're poisoned, basically your food bar drops quite fast. Kind of counteracts the whole point of eating. Anyway, so that's pretty much going to conclude our tutorial for now, I think. I'm going to make an iron pick and show you the difference there. You can mine even faster. Isn't that lovely? Oops. So, hello Wolfie, I got a pet wolf. Yep, that concludes the tutorial for the basics for this. Making your own tools, making a very basic hovel to hide out in to start off with, and making yummy food. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. If you would like to leave any comments or like this video so I can have some feedback, it would be also awesome to hear what you'd like me to cover in later videos. I do plan to make a series of these, and I've got some ideas for what's going to be in them. More complex ones like crafting and enchanting are probably going to be a little bit later down the line. But in the next episode, I think I'm going to take you down underground. Now that we've got our basic tools, we've got a hovel, we've got some food, we're going to go down and we're going to see if we can't find some better materials and see what we can find underground, including the monsters. So this is Velk signing off. Ta-ta for now.